upset you?
Yeah, well, it's just a theory.
But I thought you should hear it.
So Jeremy thinks that Carter will see his mind games aren't working with me anymore and he'll resort to violence.
It could happen, yes.
But if I'm a good little girl and I whimper and hide every time Carter says boo, then he'll be a good little boy.
I'm sorry.
I am not going to be his victim. I am not going to let fear of what he might do paralyze me. I have my rights, regardless of Carter Jones and his psychosis.
I didn't mean to hurt you. God, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's what you did, what you said. Why couldn't you be quiet and kind? I didn't want to hit you. It's okay. It's all right. You're not hurt, are you? You're okay? Aren't you? Look at me. I am so sorry. If you just look in my eyes, you'll see how sorry I am. I'm telling you, Haley is about to fall off the wagon. You gotta go to her, make her stop. Did you hear me? I found her in a bar. What is she doing in a bar if she's not about to drink or drinking already?
Did you see her drinking?
I didn't have to. Wake up, man. Haley is strung out. She's in trouble. Will you talk to this guy?
Charlie, what can I say?
He cares about Haley. Make him do something.
Brian?
Man, I cannot believe that you are still standing here.
Sounds like she really needs you, Brian.
Haley is in deep, man. You gotta go to her, talk to her, help her. Do something.
Just back off, all right? Damn, I'm not gonna do anything.
All My Children, brought to you by Tide. If it's got to be clean, it's got to be Tide.
Haley's in major trouble.
I heard you, okay?
I don't think so, no. I told you Haley's in major trouble, and she won't listen to me, man. You're the only one that can get through to her.
No, I can't. I can't. Nobody can.
Oh, well, excuse me. I mean, if your social calendar's too crowded, I mean, I understand.
What?
I mean, so what if Haley's uncle nearly blew himself to Kingdom Come, right? And Natalie may be blind. So what if Haley's sitting in a big, dark house all by herself and her father's out of town? Let her drink till she drops, right?
Why don't you just stop mouthing off about things you don't understand?
She needs a friend, man. You're her friend.
You're right. I am her friend, all right? And I would do just about anything to stop her from drinking if I thought I could stop her. But nothing I do is going to help her, Charlie. Nothing I do can help her. Why can't you see that?
That's bull.
No, it's not, and you don't know what you're talking about.
I know that Haley needs help.
I can't keep her from drinking. I can't. You know, I can't even talk to her about it. It's something that she has to make the decision on her own.
You'd let her start drinking again?
You know what? You haven't been there, so you don't know what it's like. Either she stays away from the bottle or she gets just stunk drunk, but it has to be up to her.
Unbelievable, man.
What?
Unbelievable. At least go see her.
No. No, going and checking up on her, that would just egg her on. Don't you know that? Plus, I'm just about the last person that she should see anyway.
She loves you.
Yeah, that's why she dumped me, right?
The feelings are still there, aren't they?
Whatever, the feelings. You know what feeling she had was that I was driving her back to the bottle. Me. Okay? And that had just a little bit to do with our breaking up. So no, the decision, it has to be hers. I can't go anywhere near her.
So you're not going to do anything?
I'm going to pray that she stays sober.
That is such a convenient line of garbage. You pat yourself on the back for doing nothing because it's the right thing to do?
Charlie, I really think it's just time to go now.
That suits me fine. I'm out of here.
Sorry. Charlie shouldn't have said all that to you.
It doesn't matter. You know, I'm not the one that we need to worry about right now.
Hello.
Beth, it's me.
Haley. Hello.
Look, I'm sorry I'm calling so late.
I don't care what time it is. Are you in trouble?
Well, no. I guess I am.
Are you drinking?
Not yet, but I'm looking at it.
Then I'd say you're in trouble.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
What's been happening?
What hasn't? Life's been crummy. I mean, I've been so close to drinking all day. I was even in a bar tonight.
Have a drink?
No. I got out of there. I came home. I'm out on the terrace now with the prettiest glass of vodka.
And what have you done with it?
So far, I just looked at it and looked and looked.
You mean you still have it?
Yeah, it's right here with me. Like I said, it's beautiful. It's cool and quiet. I'm telling you, Beth, today was so awful. I really want this drink.
I don't want you giving up any ground. Neither does Jeremy.
Well, it sounds like you do.
You're telling Carter that he can't get to you? That could prove to be a challenge to him. You've upped the ante.
Do you realize what you're saying?
Yeah. Your strength could make Carter violent.
Translation. I'm the one in control. Carter's not violent because of his own decisions. It's me. My actions are forcing him. You're saying I'm responsible.
No, Galen. You're second-guessing his psychotic behavior. The bottom line is that you have to keep a low profile and stick to security.
No.
Galen...
No, I'm not going to let him win again. I'm not dropping out of the race for DA because I think he might get violent. I won't do it.
I'm not asking you to drop out. Just that it's dangerous for you to ignore Carter.
But I didn't ignore him. When I told him I didn't give a damn what he did, I took his weapons away. He's demotivated, disarmed.
That doesn't fit in with his psychosis.
Now, if he understands that I don't care what he does, and I made that very clear, then he doesn't have any reason to bother me anymore.
And what if you're wrong?
Carter is a sick, pathetic man. I think he'll just slink out of town, and this whole thing will be over.
There you go. There. Keep the money, all right? That's not a bad deal, is it? You didn't have to work and you get to keep the money. Here, take another 50. All right? That's fine. You know, you'd never believe this. Looking at this dive. I used to be a very important guy.
I believe it.
I was a lawyer. A very high-powered lawyer. So this advice I'm going to give you, this is the real thing.
Okay.
Don't tell anyone about this. You understand? Because it would only be your word against mine, and I would have to make serious trouble for you. Solicitation is a crime. You know that, don't you?
Right.
I'd have no other choice. So, you going to tell anybody about this?
No.
Good girl. Such a pretty girl. I'm sorry we didn't have more fun. Pretty girl.
Can I go now?
Of course. Poor little pretty girl. It wasn't her fault.
Want to know what hot little shoes they have at Payless? Just check out all the latest fashion magazines. Hey, I'm not kidding. Payless has the looks you're seeing right now. Western boots and booties, rugged Outback Oxford with the lug soles, cute little moccasins. Yeah, but Payless has found a way to price them for a lot less than you see in here. It's back to school at Payless, where all the great looks start at just $9.99 for the hottest shoes. Who'd have guessed? Payless.
Officer Daisy.
What?
Come on, you are not settling in here. Come on.
Why?
Go.
Why?
Because Natalie's sedative has kicked in and she's going to be asleep for at least 8 hours.
That's okay. I'll just stay here. I'm not going to disturb her.
You're not going to get any rest that way either. You are going to go home, you're going to eat, you're going to sleep, you're going to take a break.
I can't.
You better. I am this close to the head of this hospital. And one word from me to Joe, and Natalie will not be allowed visitors. Any visitors.
You wouldn't do that.
Oh, try me.
Ruth, after what I did to my doll, I cannot leave.
Trevor, the fire was an accident. If you hadn't gone into that burning house and pulled Natalie out, she might not be here.
Yeah, and if I hadn't started the damn fire, Natalie would be with Amanda. She'd be picking out wallpaper.
Talking
She'd
like
be
that,
making...
thinking like that is not going to help anybody. Now, I'm telling you as a nurse, I'm telling you most of all as your friend, Natalie is really going to need you in the next few weeks.
Yeah, because of what I did to her.
She is going to need a strong, well-rested man she can lean on, not an overwrought, exhausted, guilt-ridden wreck.
Okay, you made your points. But I'm not going home, and that's it.
Trevor?
That's it. I am not leaving this hospital.
All right. All right, I'll tell you what you're going to do. You can shower in the interns' quarters, and then you can go upstairs to Joe's office. I will bring you some food, and you can sleep on his couch.
All right, it's a deal.
Uh-huh. I mean sleep all night on his couch. Try sneaking back into Natalie's room, and I will know about it. Understand?
Okay, boss lady.
Thanks. I will give you 30 seconds to come back out of her room.
Aye, aye, Captain. Thanks.
Sweet dreams.
Charlie.
Why?
Why am I Charlie? Wow, that's très metaphysical.
I meant, why are you here? Why were you at the boathouse?
I was out for a walk. I saw the light on. I thought I'd stop by.
I think you were checking up on me.
I was checking up on you maybe to see if you wanted to go
Charlie, you're very sweet. But I don't buy it.
Really,
You just thought maybe you'd come by and stop me from drinking. Well, you can't. No one can influence my decision.
Okay, maybe I was a little out of line. But I hate to think of a good friend spending a rough night alone.
Well, I'm glad you're my good friend. But I'm not going to be spending the night alone. I was just on my way out.
Where are you going?
Relax. I'm going to meet my sponsor.
From AA?
You got it.
You are something special, Miss Vaughn. Tougher than I thought.
Oh, well, life should be full of surprises.
Only the good ones.
I gotta go. I'll see you later.
Sure. Have a good one.
You're still thinking about Haley, aren't you?
Yeah, well, what can I do, you know?
If you want to go and talk to her, it's perfectly okay.
No. She's to do it on her own. I meant what I said.
Brian, I know that you still care very much about her.
Look, I gotta get back to Martle's.
Well,
Yeah, you know, I have this reading assignment that's due for school tomorrow.
you can read here if you want.
My stuff is there. And I need to get it done because I'm already pushing it in English as it is, so... Thanks for the... I gotta go.
Well, yeah, absolutely. Work's important.
Right, yeah.
So listen, I'm not working tomorrow myself, so you can give me a call after class if you want to.
Okay, yeah. I'm sorry about everything, you know, that happened tonight.
Don't be silly. Don't be sorry about it.
Well, I mean, we didn't really get to do much of anything.
Please, I'm not worried about it. Go. Do your reading.
Right.
Don't stay up too late, okay?
You know, it was so wonderful having you stay with us. But I must admit that this new house is a fine idea. I mean, Junior's happy. You're settling in. Things seem so much better.
Things are better. I feel good.
I can't tell you how glad I am to hear that. Now, not to change the subject exactly, but have you talked to Charlie?
Charlie, yeah, why? Is something wrong?
No. It's just that you've always both been such very good friends. And I thought it might be fun to have the two of you come over for dinner some night.
Oh, why are you worried about Charlie, Ruth? Is something wrong? You sure?
I don't know, Dixie. He seems so adrift. I'm thrilled that he's back, but he doesn't seem to know what to do with himself.
Well, I think he's like all of us, you know. I think he's still looking.
Well, he smiles a lot. He makes jokes about everything. But I don't think he's happy.
Ruth, you know as well as I do that we can't be responsible for other people's happiness.
Oh, I know. It's just that I wish with all my heart that he would find what you've found.
But I've found.
Sweetheart, there has been such a good and healthy change in you. You've got a direction. You're going forward with strength, and with hope.
Well,
goodness, I sound wonderful. But, you know, I still don't know what I'm going to be doing a year from now, say.
Darling, you are happier. You're more at peace with yourself than you've been in months, and that's what counts.
Well, yeah, that's all true, but, you know, I don't think the answer for you is to get me together with Charlie.
Well, you don't think that I'm trying to matchmake. Well, I had absolutely no intention of that. Well, I don't know. Maybe I am.
It's okay.
I didn't even think to ask. Are you seeing anyone?
Shakespeare wrote Romeo and Juliet in 1594. And that makes the play almost 400 years old. And it still works today. People are doing it all over the world. It's much better.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Elizondo, I overslept.
Take your seat. Now, Shakespeare's tragedies do wrap up a similar body, but the action in the play is
You
so
okay?
much more passionate.
Sure, why wouldn't I be?
The word play.
I didn't mean to bug you, sorry.
When you read and reread the text,
Sorry I yelled at the hospital.
any kind of questions you have
It's okay.
about the colloquialisms of the
I know you just care about me.
How is she?
She made it through surgery.
It's a
Yeah.
wonderful script.
Yeah.
So we have
Is she gonna be
Romeo
able
and
to
Juliet,
see?
we have King Lear,
Don't know
we have
yet.
Hamlet. All of these
Tell her
fall
I'm
under
pulling
the
for her,
heading
okay?
Yeah, I
Shakespeare's
will.
tragedy. Now I think it's time we read aloud. And since Mr. Bodine and Ms. Vaughn are conferring on the text, why don't we let them begin? Act 2, Scene 2, page 75 at the bottom. I'll show you where. Right there. Start there.
By a name, I know not how to tell thee who I am. My name, dear saint, is hateful to myself because it is an enemy to thee. Had I it written, I would tear the word.
My ears have not yet drunk 100 words of thy tongue's uttering, and yet I know the sound. Art thou not Romeo and a Montague?
Open wide. There you go.
Oh, thank
Got
you.
it?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you did good on your fruit there, doll.
Well, I've always liked my cantaloupe.
Yeah.
Listen, darling,
Uh-huh.
could you do me a favor?
Sure, anything.
Yeah, I have this little rough spot on my nail, and I was wondering if you could just go down to the gift shop and get me an emery board.
Emery board?
Emery. Just
Emery board.
ask the person at the counter. They'll get it for you.
Emery board. Okie dokie.
And while you're down there, get yourself some coffee or something. Give me an hour or so. I'm feeling like I could use a nap.
Sure. Your wish is my command.
Please, God, help me through this so I don't blame him.
Good morning. You feeling better?
About the same. It's nice to hear your voice.
Was that your husband who just left?
Trevor. Yeah.
He's quite the hero, according to the papers, rushing back inside a burning building to save you.
He's very courageous. He's a wonderful, wonderful man.
Is something wrong? Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to mention the fire. I don't want to stir up painful memories for you. But maybe it would help to talk.
Maybe so.
The papers said that the fire started, that it was possibly caused by... This must be very hard on your husband.
Trevor's had a very difficult time. You know, he blames himself.
Do you? Blame him?
Just let me go, please. I don't need a doctor.
You almost fainted in the parking lot. Okay, Dr. Hamill? Come on.
Yeah.
This young lady is in need of medical attention, but it seems she's suffering from doctor-phobia.
You need to go to the ER.
No way. I'm splitting right now.
I wish you'd let me examine you. You may need an X-ray.
Sorry, I'm late for an appointment.
Come on.
Who's the blonde?
It's Galen Henderson. Why?
Another doctor?
No, she's an assistant district attorney.
See you later. I need to talk to you.
Excuse me?
In private.
Who did that to you?
There's this guy at the Pinecone Motel. He's a Class A creep. I wasn't a good little girl, so he taught me a lesson.
What's his name?
He wasn't really teaching me, see? He was teaching you. I was just subbing. Get it?
What did he look like?
He looked like slime. He had pictures of you, and I made the mistake of picking one up. That's when I got bashed.
All My Children will return in a moment.
The only way we're going to stop Carter from hurting another woman is to have him put away. Now, if you testify, we have a very...
Wait a minute here. Cookie doesn't like testifying.
We need you in order to nail Carter.
Maybe you don't get where I'm coming from on this.
He hurt you, didn't he?
So? The judge isn't going to ask what I was doing in the creep's room? I mean, I wasn't there selling magazine subscriptions, you know.
That has nothing to do with the crime that Carter committed.
Right.
The law is not going to go after you.
And you can guarantee that?
Would you please sit down for a minute? Please? Look, I'm an assistant district attorney. I'm working on a case against this man. You would be helping me. I am not about to make it difficult for you.
I don't know.
Look, no one has the right to assault another human being. Please, don't let Carter get away with this. Press charges.
Great. Terrific. Pressure and more pressure.
We've got to put this pig away.
This is what I get for trying to do a person a favor.
Please, Cookie.
I don't need this. I mean, I don't need cops or trials or lawyers breathing down my neck. And I sure as hell don't need that Carter creep getting madder at me, and he'd come after me. I know he would.
We would protect you.
Tell me another one.
We'll protect you all the way.
Like you protected Lily?
Who's Lily?
A friend of mine. She got beat up a couple months back. And you know what the cops did for her? Zip. Oh, no. They did ask for her phone number. She's pretty hot stuff, you know.
What wouldn't happen to you? We would protect you.
And I'm supposed to bank my life on your promises, lady? I mean, I may not be the brightest thing in high heels, but I didn't marry that guy.
Please, Cookie, we will keep you safe. We'll shield your identity. We'll do anything we can. This man has got to be stopped, and you are the only one who can do it right now.
This guy's really got you going, hasn't he?
You know what he's like.
Unfortunately. I mean, in the car on the way over to the motel, he wouldn't shut up about my hair. Kept saying how great it would look if I bleached it blonde. He's so weird.
He has been after me ever since I came to this town. It's why he came to this town. He calls me. He shows up wherever I am. He's stalking me. He's trying to drive me crazy.
So you press charges.
He's clever. He knows how to skirt the law.
But this isn't my problem.
He is a sick man. He needs to be put away, please. I don't have a case against him unless you help me.
I'm sorry.
Please just think about it. Will you just take a minute and think about what he did to you? What he could have done? Trevor's very, very upset.
I would be, too, if I thought I'd hurt someone I love.
When he told me about about the explosion, the fire, the pain in his voice, it was more than I could stand.
So you haven't let him know.
Excuse me?
You're pretending everything's all right, that you're not upset. So you won't hurt him.
It was an accident. I don't blame Trevor, honestly.
It would be almost impossible not to, in a way.
He never meant any harm to come to me.
And no matter how wonderful a person you are, you can't help having some feelings that are difficult to deal with.
It was an accident.
Of course it was. All I'm saying is that it might help to talk to someone who's not involved with the situation.
Maybe.
Sometimes a stranger can hear more than a friend, if it would help.
Since the well, I was stranded, cut off from everyone. The dark frightens me. In the dark, you just start imagining such awful things. The things you can't see.
That is frightening.
I'm so afraid. I'm afraid it's going to happen to me again. If I'm never going to be able to see again, it's like I'm going to be trapped in that well forever. I can't stop wanting to scream.
Go on, Natalie. Tell me all about it. Tell me.
Good night, good night. Parting is such sweet sorrow that I shall say good night till it be morrow.
Sleep dwell upon thine eyes, peace in thy breast. Would I were sleep and peace.